Hello, boys and girls. We're going to be doing the next 3 pages in our Journeys Reader's Notebook. This is Volume 1. This is Grade 1. We're going to be working in pages 213, 214, and 215. Okay, so get your pencils out and your thinking caps on. We're going to start off with page 213. It's called Spelling Words with the Long I Sound. So I wanted to look at our spelling words. These are going to be in our test on Friday. These are your regular words, and these two are your challenge words. So, what's the same about all of them? Did you say that all of them have an I and an E? I, another letter E. I, another letter E. I, the other letter is a consonant, E. I, consonant E. I, consonant E. I, consonant E. I, consonant E. Yes, and because they have E's at the end, they're going to be making the I's say their names. So all of your spelling words have an I sound in them. So let's go ahead and read them. Time. Time. What time is it? Like. Like. Do you like the color purple? Bike. Bike. I learned to ride my bike. White. White. My socks are white. Drive. Drive. I'm going to drive when I grow up. Kite. Kite. One day I'm going to learn to fly a kite. And then finally, mice. And notice that mice, the E not only makes the I say its name, but it makes the C say the first sound of its name. S. Mice. And then this one says stripe. 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 Like I have a stripe on my shoes or a stripe on my shirt. Okay, so now these words are right here. The ones that are in type are right here. Drive, time, bike, white, kite, and like. So let's go ahead and do this page. They're showing us a clock, and they want us to write time. So I'm looking over here. There's the word time. Actually, boys and girls, you know what? On this page, if you just say the words, you'll know which letter to write. We're going to be writing the missing letter. So time, I is made with an I. Like, she likes that apple. Like. Like. Kite. Kite. With an I. Bike. With an I. Bike. Okay, let's go like this. White. White. I guess that raincoat, rain gear was white. White. And drive. I guess the secret for doing this page quickly, is that all the missing letters make the I sound, and so we make I's. So, time, like, kite, bike, white, drive. I hope you wrote all your I's down. Let's go on to the next page. That was 213. This is going to be 214. Okay, this is using is and are. This is page 214. Okay, so this has a bit of a lesson to it. Let's go ahead and put this down a bit. Before we circle the is and are to finish the sentences, we're going to do this activity. First of all, there's a rule. It says, the rule is that if you're talking about one person or one animal, you're going to use the word is. Okay, you're going to use the word is. So this boy's name is Pat. You can say, Pat is helping. You see, he's turned on the light. If you're talking about the cat, you can say the cat is standing. If you're talking about one person or animal, then use the verb is. Is. But if you're talking about more than one person or animal, then you have to use the word are. So you see now there's more than one kids. There are more than one kids. The boy and girl are helping. I wouldn't say the boy and girl is helping. I'd be breaking the rule. You have to use the word are when you're talking about more than one person or animal. Like the cats are sitting. You'd have to use the word are. Okay, so let's practice that rule. So let's go ahead and put this up. A bear is an animal, or a bear are an animal? We're talking about one. Oh, a bear is an animal. That's correct. Okay, next. Okay, the snake, one snake, the snake, is a reptile. The snake are a reptile. Is, because we're talking about one snake, and you use the verb is. If you're talking about one. Penguins is birds. Right? Penguins are birds. We're talking about more than one, so we're going to use the verb are. Okay. Chicks is hatching, or chicks are hatching. When we're talking about more than one, then we have to use the verb are. Okay. We, that means more than one person. We is going to the zoo, or we are going to the zoo. You use the verb are because we means more than one. And finally, Mike is my pal, or Mike are my pal. Right, Mike is one person, so you have to use the verb is. All right, let's go ahead and apply that to our page. Okay, this is page 214. Okay, using is and are. The eyes is blue. The eyes are blue. There's more than one eye, so we're going to use the word are. The eyes are blue. So write your verb are. Okay. The snake is thin. The snake are thin. Okay, we're talking about one snake, so we use the verb is. The snake is thin. And you notice it just sounds right when you use the correct verb. The chicks is soft. The chicks are soft. More than one, we have to use the verb are. The chicks are soft. So write your verb are. The mice is very little. Okay, mice means more than one mouse. So that's more than one. The mice are very little. Yes, you use the word are. The mice are very little. If it means more than one, have to use the verb are. And then finally, the egg is small, or the egg are small. The egg is small. We're talking about one egg. Whoops. Okay. So I just to get something from our book that sort of helps you read, I got this. So we have a raccoon right here, right? One raccoon. The raccoon is furry. And over here, these are otters. The otters are wet. Maybe their heads aren't, but the rest of their bodies are because they're submerged in the water. And over here we have the panda bears are black and white. There's more than one of them, so we have to use our are verb. Okay, let's move ahead to our last page. Using clear words. Okay, so it's easy for the people that read our writing to make pictures in their minds if we use clear words when we write. So we've got to think of better words than the ones they underlined. You can say a giraffe is big, or you might say a giraffe is tall. You might say, because that's the kind of big it is, right? A giraffe is super tall. Would that be more clear than saying big? You might say a giraffe is 20 feet tall. So for us, we're just going to write the word tall because that's the kind of big we want people to see in their mind's eye. So a giraffe is tall. And maybe you could describe it with like 20 feet tall on a different day. Puppies can play. Well, look at this puppy. When I close my eyes and look at the back of my eyelids and someone just says, puppies can play, I don't really see this picture. But if I were to say, puppies can chase balls, those words would be more clear. And the people that were reading my writing, they can make better pictures in their minds. Puppies can, whoops. I was writing the word clear. Okay, so this is what you do when you make a mistake. You cross it out with one line and then you write it. Chase balls. And if you have your pencils out, you can just erase it. That's another resource you can use when you make a mistake. Because, you know, we're all humans. We all make mistakes. So we just correct them and move on with your lives. Squirrels can go up tall things. So they're referring to this as a tall thing. But we can do better, right? What is this tall thing so that people can see it in the back of their eyelids when they're closing their eyes to think about it? Yes, it's a tree. So squirrels can go up trees. Let's write down the word trees. Trees. Okay, boys and girls, that's it for this lesson. I love teaching it. Bye-bye.